Washburn seemed like a great fit when I came here to visit because everybody who I met with, from the faculty to the staff to the deans, seemed genuinely interested in my success and in my career after law school. I was able to kind of see that there were a lot of different opportunities that were available, and because Washburn was not a huge school with tons of students trying to also muscle each other out for those opportunities, but rather an environment that fostered collegiality and support, I applied to a handful of law schools and was accepted at some that were in the top 20 of the law schools in the United States with significant funding. And so I still chose Washburn because it had an environment that I felt much more comfortable in. I felt like I was not just a number or a deposit check, but rather like they actually cared about me as an individual. Washburn has a lot of great connections to the legal profession in Kansas, and so I was able to meet a lot of people that helped me get to where I wanted to be. And the faculty here were very open and willing to work with students and tend to treat students not as some kind of inferior group, but rather often treat students as peers that they're talking to and conversing about the law with. And it makes a really great learning environment. And I feel like I've been able to gather so much more knowledge and experience in the legal profession than I would have been able to at any other school. Because Washburn has so many alums that do so many different things, I was able to use those connections and find people that I could work with that allowed me to get a whole range of experience. My first summer, I was able to work for a small plaintiff's firm in Kansas City, where I got a lot of civil experience. Because of all the connections that Washburn has, I was able to have a whole bunch of different experiences in a range of different fields that came from being able to connect with alums from all different areas of the legal profession. My first summer, I worked for a small plaintiff's firm in Kansas City that did a wide range of civil cases, and I was able to get experience in writing, in researching, and in just the practice of the legal profession in a very hands-on way that still sticks with me years later, to be able to be confident in my abilities to practice when I graduate. My second summer, I worked for the National Labor Relations Board as an intern, and was able to see a completely different side of the law and get public service experience that helped me to understand the different ways that the law functions and can serve to help people. During the school year, I was able to intern for the Chief Justice of the Kansas Supreme Court and get some really valuable experience to see how the court functions from behind the scenes, and particularly on the administrative end, which was a unique kind of opportunity I don't think would have happened had I gone anywhere besides Washburn. After graduation, I will be doing a clerkship with a federal judge in the District of Kansas. That is a really fantastic opportunity that Washburn was able to afford me, because federal clerkships are able to provide a level of prestige that looks amazing on a resume, but also provides a very helpful and intensive understanding of the court and the judicial process and the way that the law actually functions in practice. If I had to do it all again, I would choose Washburn every time. Washburn was the absolute right choice to come in. And I knew that from the first day when I showed up. and my professor was able to call on every student in the class by name on site. And that just showed me the level of dedication that all the professors here have to the students and their success, and trying to make sure that the law means something to them, and that that the students know that the professors are available and want to see them succeed.